Hello everyone, welcome to the Real Starfighter. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the MC75 Star Cruiser as seen in Star Wars Squadrons. The reason why I chose to do this MC75 over the Star Destroyer first was because the MC75 we know the least about. For the simple reason that we've had the Imperial Star Destroyer since 1977, and the MC75 made its first debut in Rogue One 5 years ago as Admiral Raddus's flagship, the Profundity, over the Battle of Scarif. So today we're going to be talking about some weapon placements, some tactics to fight against the MC75. So the first thing we have to identify are the three major subsystems to take down the MC75. And that is the targeting systems, the shield generators, and the power systems. My favorite thing to go after first are the shield generators, because the shield generators are the only subsystems that are really fight back and give you the hardest time, because when you're attacking a subsystem or anywhere on the ship, unless you're under the shield, you basically have to attack it twice. One to get the shields down, and then again to actually do damage to the ship itself. So the shield generators are always my priority target, and then I would probably prioritize targeting next, and then power last. Mostly because the targeting will mess up the guns, therefore giving you a little bit more room to maneuver. And then the power systems could affect, shield generators or targeting, but to me it just has the least effect on gameplay as opposed to the shield generators or the targeting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the top view of the MC75 and talk about some gun emplacements. So the top of the MC75 is equipped with 9 laser turrets, 3 missile turrets, 4 ion turrets, and 2 turbo laser batteries. Now the 9 laser turrets are in the front and the midsection. The missile turrets, there's 1 in the front, middle, and rear. And the ion cannons, there are 2 in the middle and 2 in the rear. Coming at this thing from the top is basically a death wish, in my opinion. And then the 2 turbo laser batteries cover not only the top but also cover the sides, but we'll get to that in a second. So basically attacking the MC75 from the top is pretty much a death sentence, in my opinion. So that's what makes the attacking targeting so hard to me. Now the bottom view, we can see that there are 4 laser turrets, 3 missile turrets, 2 ion turrets, and 2 tractor beams. And also the hangar bay is in the front part of the ship. So there are 2 laser turrets in the front, 2 laser turrets in the midsection. There are 3 missile turrets, 1 in the front, middle, and rear. And then 2 ion turrets, 1 on each side of the hangar bay, and 2 tractor beams, 1 on each side of the hangar bay as well. Now, to me, the tractor beams are the deadliest weapons in any Star Wars game, or any game that limits your movement. To me, that is the most deadliest weapon. The reason being is because speed is life. If you have no way to control your speed, get out of the way, slow down to make great maneuvers, you're a sitting duck. You have no control over the battlefield, and you're an easy target for people, especially being right next to that hangar bay. If you're caught in a tractor beam and someone respawns in, they can just take you out immediately, because I'm guaranteeing you're taking tons of damage from the laser turrets, missile turrets, ion turrets. You're not going to last long stuck in a tractor beam. The side view has 4 laser turrets. So again, this is on each side. So there's 4 laser turrets and then the 1 turbo laser battery, because you're only facing 1 of the turbo laser batteries. Now the turbo laser batteries are interesting to me because they are the worst and the best going against. Reason why they're the worst is because they do the most damage. The reason why they're the best is because they will prioritize taking out the corvettes over taking you out. So if you come in on the side with a corvette, the turbo lasers are kind of not a big deal to you, but you still have to be aware of them, because if the corvette goes down or the corvette becomes out of their firing arc, you then become the target. But also there are 4 other laser turrets, and if you fly too high, the top guns can start shooting at you, and if you fly too low, the bottom guns can start shooting at you. So we've talked a lot about the different gun emplacements on the MC75. Let's go ahead and talk about some tactics. So when attacking the shield generator, I like to do this swooping J tactic. This is just a really good tactic for getting in, hitting your target, and getting out. Again, this is very much a bull in a china shop sort of approach. You're basically going to go in, you're going to take some damage, you're going in, you're hitting that spot, and you're getting out. Now, there's no perfect way to go in and attack a enemy base, enemy capital ship, without taking some hits or taking some fire. This is war. You're not going to go in there and not take damage. So just be aware of that. These are not perfect tactics to be free of damage. They're just tactics to help minimize that damage. So coming in and taking out the shield generator, you want to come in parallel with the shield generator. Now the shield generators, again, look like the gills on a fish. So aim for the gills. Come in at full throttle. As you start to approach the ship at point 2, as seen on the number 2 on next to the yellow line here, you want to slow down just a half throttle for a brief moment. That is where you unload your weapons. I like to use rockets a lot. I usually do ion rockets or the barrage rockets, or even use Goliath missiles. Something you can dry fire, I think, is very strong. I think dry firing in these scenarios is much stronger than getting a target lock and then shooting. So just remember to double tap the firing button for those weapons. So something you can dry fire, just come in, dry fire at half throttle, then turn to go parallel with the ship itself, and then just speed on out of there, get separation from the MC75, so you start minimizing your damage, and then at point 4, you can either repeat or retreat. Now, the way I would repeat is I would look at my morale bar and go, alright, I still got some time on the clock, our morale bar looks good, let me make another run. If it's near the end, or they're saying, hey, you need to go on the defensive, then I would retreat. The reason why I say go back and around is because you're far away enough that if you end up behind enemy lines while they order a retreat, you'll be far away enough from the ship that the guns should not get you, or will have a difficult time getting you. Like, you'll get target locked on, you'll be shot at, but you can outrun the missile. You'll be far away enough that the missile will lose lock before it hits you.
Not ideal. Leader has been lost. Draw an engine. Stuck in a tractor beam. Rebel shields restored.
The next one we're going to talk about is attacking the power systems. Now, the power system is lowest to the ship, and to me, it makes it a very interesting target for hitting. It's actually probably the easiest to hit out of the 3. Reason being is because it's low enough, and there's actually a built-in, I want to say, vulnerability because of this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're actually going to come in really low. You're going to come in parallel with the power system at full throttle, as you can see at point 1. At point 2, you can either stay at full or go to half, and that's where you attack the power system, and you just get some really quick shots. Then at point 3, you're going to basically zoom past the power system, get behind the MC75, and execute a Star Wars maneuver that is very famous, made by the X-Wing Miniatures game, and that is a choreographed turn maneuver. Basically, what you're going to do is drop your speed to 0 quickly, then do a hard turn 180 quickly, and then go back to full throttle. And then you're going to make another run on the power system, again at full or half throttle. Then at point 5, you can repeat or retreat. So to repeat it, all you do is just another choreograph and repeat the process, or you can do a bigger turnaround, a bigger U-turn, so that way you can avoid some of the fire. It just depends on your situation or where you are at. The reason why I say this is a built-in vulnerability is because the tractor beams are about here, or right here. Tractor beams are here, and their range ends at about here. So you'll get caught in the tractor beam for a split second, but if you boost or if you're going fast enough, you will just immediately pop out of it. So that's why I said there's a built-in vulnerability to the tractor beams here, and why I think the power system is the easiest. Just come in fast, hit the target, K-turn at point 3, come back in, and at point 5 either repeat with a K-turn or a bigger, wider turn, or get back to your ship to defend it.
Enemy locked on. I'm ahead. The shield generators are back online. Rebel shields are down. Attack.
Next, we're going to talk about attacking the targeting system. The targeting system is the hardest to hit, again, because the top has so many weapons and you have to come in from the side and you're going to have to deal with the turbo lasers. Now, the best way, in my opinion, to do this is to come in parallel with the shield generators, very much like we do to attack the shield generators. At point 2, basically about the point where you're seeing the complete broadside of the MC75, that's where I would pitch up, hit the targeting systems. Now, you could go half on this. You have to go, I think you should go half, just to make sure you aim correctly, hit it, and then boost out of there. Just pitch down, get parallel with the opposing generator side, and then go to point 4 and either come around, do it again, or get out of there. Now, again, this is why I say dry fire weapons are so important and so powerful, and that's why I prefer those kind of weapons over the ones that require lock, like torpedoes, because you can do these quick slash and dash attacks where you come in, you go up, you basically let that guy go, and you come back down. So really you're only going half for a second just to make sure you land that shot, get it in. But as soon as that missile is gone, or that bomb is gone, or that rocket's gone, you're just getting out of there. That's why, again, why I love barrage rockets and ion rockets, because they do that so successfully.
Enemy locked on.
I think they're shooting at me.
We disabled their shields.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope this really helps you out with Star Wars Squadrons and other tactics that you might have in other games. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, check your 6.